There it is. And welcome back to another video. My name is Alan. This is my channel, Conscious Evolution. I just finished recording a video with the wonderful Miss Sarah Olive. But without any further ado, this is our video that we just finished recording. I'm recording this introduction because I know I just said without further ado, and here's more ado. I just started recording it while we were in the middle of our conversations, like introductions, how you doing? Hey, you look good, great, everything's going good, good. And then we started talking. So in my experience, with doing these podcasts long enough, the introduction, it starts to turn into the episode and I don't record it. So I just hit record and it's just going to kind of dive right in the middle of the conversation. So I apologize about that, but that's why I wanted to make this introduction video. So I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, share, subscribe. You know the drill here. And if you're new to the channel, hi, I love you. Thanks for coming. Okay. All right. Enjoy the video.
My work done, but on my healing side, in terms of my own, I didn't even know that. Honestly, I didn't even know that was there until I figured it out, which was like this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Because it was the right time. Now was the right time and the right situation, and I was
Mhm.
seeing everything, and I was like, universe, just give me clarity on this. And then boom, clarity came, and I was like, okay, well, this is it.
Mhm. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like as we evolve, we go through these different stages and then we're ready for the next level of the things. Like we feel like we've went through and healed and we've accomplished something and we're in a better place, but there's always like that next better place, and it's that next deeper level of healing or awareness or whatever it is. Like I was looking back on my videos from, like, I can't believe it's been 2 years from when I started my channel, and it's like almost like I'm embarrassed about what else because I was just like so gung ho, and I was like, I just learned this. I'm just like regurgitating this information, but I haven't lived anything yet. Like it's good information. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I haven't lived it. I don't know it. I just believe it, and that was the foundation of.
No, but
And
that
it's
was good because,
yeah.
like, for me, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to start up my channel then, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to keep working on my work, and then I was like, I kept putting it off. I was like, I really
Mm-hmm.
did not want all that attention, but it's not
Yeah.
about me and what I want. It's about sharing the message because that's what I came here to do.
Yes.
So I wanted to get that structured and get myself ready to actually share myself. So I understand what you mean in terms of like 2 years ago, how we used to think. In fact, how I used to think last week, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's where I was going. Last week, last month, last year, like, eh, yeah, it's crazy.
I know, but it's like, I'm so happy that like we both have been doing exactly what we said we were going to do. And I'm sure it's unfolding so different than what you originally thought, but it's still unfolding like amazingly.
Yes, it
I
is.
mean, my life is honestly, literally just full of magic, magic, magic. It's
Mm-hmm.
just beautiful. And I'm surrounded by amazing people as well, very supportive, and they really help me. They are my roots. So they really help me be more me.
That's that's the goal. Be more authentically you. I have it written on my mirror to boldly show up as me every day. Just boldly be me and the most authentic me that I can. And like that intention just manifests in such amazing ways. And it's funny, I just made a video when I was leaving Mount Shasta that I was just as excited, if not more excited, to come home as I was to go there, because I genuinely love the life that I've built in the last year and a half since I've been back from my travels, and all the people in my life and just my life, like everything I've accomplished in this short time, and the people around me, like I thoroughly enjoy my life. And so I was really excited to get back to it. And then now everything with the healing practice is starting to take off. I've had people contact me, like off the website, from the healing website, that is like all over the world, and just people that happen to be in the same town I live in that are looking for the healing are contacting me and coming to me. And it's really, it was like that confirmation I needed. I'm like, all right, now the world's ready for it, but more so even than that, now I'm ready for it. Now I'm ready
Yes,
to take it on.
that's it. That's it. Because like I have some friends now who are like, "Oh, Sarah, years ago you were talking the right thing, but I didn't understand you then. But now I
Mhm.
get you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been waiting on y'all."
Yeah, right, right. I know. It's like when I first started talking about it, most people, and it could be of the energy that you were talking of it at. It very well could have been. Um, it maybe not feeling as authentic as it does now because now I just live my truth. I'm not talking about it, but haven't come out of my shell yet. It's all here now. This is me. This is what I do. This is what I'm about. But maybe it wasn't from that same place 2 years ago. And also like the amount of people, because I talk to a lot of people about it, and I tell people what I do with the energy healing work and talk about consciousness and energy. And I would say almost half of the people I talk to kind of lean in a little bit. They'll ask, well, what is that? Or that's awesome. What do you talk about? What do you do? What is this? And then, that conversation starts. And then the people that don't say anything, then you just don't waste your energy on it because they're not
Exactly,
interested.
exactly.
Mhm.
For some people, I am just a therapist. I'm like, you know what? Therapy. I just know who to say. Just a therapist. We can work on your issues. That's it. Not everybody wants to hear healer. For me, time like where I am, a lot of people you say spiritual and they think automatically black magic and all that nonsense. So, it you can tell, you can instantly tell now who to talk to and who's interested, and then who to just really wish them love and light.
Yeah, love from a distance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you getting more into? I started recording by the way a while ago. Are you getting into what exactly are you getting into now with your practices?
So basically I have just been further developing my practice. Now I am doing virtual and online consulting. I'm also on the Facebook verified gifted mystic gifted healers and readers as well. So that was
What is
my
that? Is that like a Facebook group or something? What is that?
yes, it's a Facebook group for those interested in spirituality and understanding it and connecting with like-minded people. It's the mystic healers and readers of the world. And then
Interesting.
yeah, yeah. So I have been with that group for some time, and they've now launched where we have verified readers and healers. So you can actually get the consults from approved persons because you have a lot of persons out there want to tell you things, but they're not really in alignment to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, so I that was that's one of the things that I do. I work on that page, but it's just been launched. So
Awesome.
it's now to get on there and start doing it virtually. But I'm also doing a soul healing TT, which is my clients from Trinidad also has access to do virtual as well, seeing that we're still on lockdown. It's much easier also because you can just do a video call, get your consult, and it works like that.
Mm.
Um, so I've been working on that in terms of ritual, and I also started massage therapy because
Really?
as you know, I'm an energy healer and I've been doing healing for quite some time, but I've been doing more mystic and light healing. Now I've added on actually physical touch healing because I can actually go into their bodies and take out the blockages and remove the pain.
Interesting.
Yes, and it's also part of me working with energy. I just comb through their entire body, relieve it, bring back peace, rejuvenate it, and it's just totally renewed. So I started doing massage
I
therapy.
love
I
that.
call it my
I go.
signature healing massage.
I I,
Yeah,
I
to
go
be
to
honest with you, once again, I really didn't care to touch people,
a
but it is a gift that I have, and I mean, who else can just touch you and take it away?
right, right.
So I've added that onto it, and pretty soon I'm going to be starting. Well, it's soul healing meditation and yoga sessions. So it's all about tuning in and discovering yourself. So it's going to be virtual online yoga and mindfulness class. That's coming on stream. I do personal yoga and healing classes, no groups because once again, it's not the right time for that. So it's either virtual or online, virtual or in person with me.
Mm.
And that'll be launched soon. What I'm really trying to get out there is now connecting with those over social media because I've just been working with referrals and people that I've been connected to.
Right.
So now I'm actually bringing it out to the world as, there's Soul Healing by Olive.
I love it.
So yes, so it first started off, as you know, with spiritual consulting. So I do consulting for tarot readings, energy readings, figuring out your personal life. I also do channeled messages because I am an oracle. So within that, wherever and whoever I connect with, the angelic energy actually flows to them. So I do cord cutting and dream interpretations, anything in terms of spirituality and decoding the energy language. That's what I'm actually good at doing. So that's how I started off with spiritual consulting. And I went on to study neurolinguistics. So I'm now a master practitioner in that. Also studied hypnotherapy. I'm also a Reiki grandmaster now. So I took the time to actually, apart from my gifts as a healer, which is to channel energy and transmute lower energy. Um, Apart from that, I went on to study the different aspects of holistic healing to really make soul healing the entirety of what holistic means, which is mind, body, and spirit. So we work on the individual as a whole. And of course, not everybody needs to work on each. We work on the layers that you need to work on first. So I've been doing a lot because I also have my life coaching clients that we work to transform and kick their bad habits. So they're more long-term clients that we work together on a more daily basis. So I've been very, very busy. Very, very
Yeah,
busy.
that's a lot. That's a whole lot.
Yes, I
Jeez.
know. So trying to like break it down to explain it to people like, okay, today I'm going to talk about spirituality and ascension and how to raise your vibration and raise your level of consciousness. And then the next day it's like, okay, let's talk about actually healing your body physically and how to self-heal. That's
Mm.
totally different from raising your level of consciousness. But then we could also talk
But
about
related.
it is related, but I mean, one day we
But
can do on actually
yeah,
focusing on your body to versus ascension tips because not everybody wants to actually, not everybody's ready to take those steps.
right,
So some people are just okay with, I just want to work on my body and start getting in tune with that. So more relative to that, I guess.
right. Yeah, and that's a very specific individual.
Well, this is it. So I
Everyone's at
want
a
to
different place.
many different topics to discuss, and I just kind of want to take a day and like discuss the different things so that everybody can, then tune in and listen to when they're ready for the other messages. For me, it's
Yeah,
more about just connecting and us having the discussions so everyone can get the answers at the same time. So, we come up with a topic and we really discuss what's happening with this or that. So we can both share our insights on it and then have everybody learn at the same time. Because I find having to repeat it, it's like, oh, you can just tape this.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like repeating myself very much either. Um, well, I was gonna say something. Oh, with the massage, I get massages frequently, and I sought out an energy healer also to do that, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I go
Well,
frequently. Like,
it's amazing. So like people get confused with my massage because I'm like, it's not just a topical massage, it's actually an energy massage, which is an ancient form of healing. So
mhm.
not many people can do that. Yes, they can go in and touch you and do it physically, but they can't actually give you an energy
So, are
massage on.
you just more working more with energy and not so much like going in, but you had to get your massage license to be able to touch people?
No, 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 no. So what I do, it's an actual natural gift. So I can go in and actually, so it goes deeper than a deep tissue if you have pain that's too far. So
Hmm.
it's like an intuitive healing massage. because
Okay.
it's gonna go in and take out and remove everything. Once I'm finished, whatever area you had a problem with, there's no more problem. You feel good and you just sleep and give it a couple of days to actually rest, and then it's back to normal. Perfect.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's easier for me because once they come by me for a massage, they are gonna get energy healing anyway.
Yeah.
It's a nice, it's a different mix. So for some persons, they connect with massage therapy more, and then I introduce them to Reiki and the other forms after.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's what I was
it's
just thinking. The one benefit, because you're doing so many things, it could be confusing, but it's also really good. Like you have so many different points of contact with so many different types of people, and
yes,
just meet
yes.
them where they're at. You know what I mean? And then you can figure out what and where they fit into this process of healing. And
Well, this
that's
is it because it's literally a breakdown. It's like bringing problems. We have the solutions once you're ready to work on it.
mhm. Yeah.
It all goes back down to energy and breaking it down to your seven wheels, which is your seven chakras. Each one is connected, and then therefore that's what I work with, and I can easily break down what your issue is. The only difference is some people can hear the issue and they don't want to work on it, so you can't be like, I didn't do anything or nothing happened. But healing takes time, especially if you took time to physically manifest it. It's going to take the time to physically heal as well.
Yeah. Usually. Yes. So, and you're in Trinidad. What I guess for anyone listening or watching in Trinidad, like where are you? How do they find you?
Oh, well, I'm in Port of Spain. I have different locations that they could meet me at. Usually it's at the Nirvana studio in the Oval. I was doing Green Market on a Saturday in the Milne Home Green Market in Aruca. However, we are on a lockdown, so that's been restricted for a little bit. I'm actually going to be in Upmarket in Cara Streets on Saturday. So I'm actually going down to South. So I'll be in South down there to have like mini services so they can meet me and get introduced and find out about different energy products and well, all the different services that's available.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I've been trying to go out more, but we have to do it virtually. Well, most of the stuff is virtual right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems everything's going virtual now, which is kind of cool in a way. But
Well, we discussed this like way before. Like we were like, hey, everything's supposed to go virtual and we're supposed to be using technology to really connect because it's post density, is what we're supposed to be doing.
mhm.
But it's nice. I feel like it's been going on forever, but now it's just everybody has no choice but to kind of join in.
Right now it's more mainstream, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And once you're out there, you'll connect with those that are ready to connect with you.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be attracted to the people and information that you need. I mean, that's how it works. Sorry, I'm looking up Trinidad. I have no idea where it's at.
You have no idea. It's Trinidad and Tobago, Twin Island state. It's
Is
right there.
that
It's like
is that it's
down
the like
closer
Caribbean,
to
isn't
the
it?
equator.
Trinidad.
I can't believe you didn't check that before.
I think I did a long time ago, but I don't remember.
Like last year. I
Mhm.
watched back the video that we did.
Yeah, I
And
saw you posted that on your stories.
yes, yes. And I was like, we still spoke about a lot of things. And I don't think some people still didn't get it yet.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so we do have the vaccines here now.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you believe it's been like almost exactly a year since that video? That's
Yeah, I was
crazy.
thinking about that too.
That just
And a
like
lot has happened in a
set in.
year. Like I moved into my own space. I actually jumped out and started fully doing my practice. Um, all my life problems got solved. I really just broke free from my old ego self, like I really transition.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, a lot of things can happen in a year.
Yes.
I mean, I still learned a lot of life lessons because I'm a person that I tend to people please because I'm just a giver. That's how I am. If I love you, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
but we still live in a world where it's mixed energies, and you still have to be vigilant. And the signs are always clear with people. So you just have to pay attention. If
Yes.
it looks like a duck and talks like one, it might be.
Probably a duck. Yeah. I went through a situation within the last year that just kind of, I just ignored the flags just because, situational is what I was telling myself at the time, but it was going through the same pattern, the same cycles that I had been going through before, like with my mother, with all these other people that were like causing trauma in my life. And I guess I had to relive it one more time. The really just like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore ever again." Like it's just
Yeah,
the
I'm
next
good.
time I
Like,
see any kind of flag, it's done. It's over. I'm not gonna put my energy into it anymore. Like
no, well, here's the thing about that. When you once you figured out your trigger and you actually released the trauma that you have, you will no longer attract those situations and
exactly.
people. You know, that's what it goes back down to. You were walking around with that unhealed trauma, and then even though you've been doing everything else in vibration, you still had that there. So you kept on attracting that experience until you were ready to break the cycle. Now
Yeah.
that you've broken the cycle and you understood what your trigger was and you've healed it, you're no longer going to attract it because it's no longer in your energy. You've already released it.
Very well said.
Yeah. I went
Very
through
well
the
said.
same thing recently, so it's like like we all go through very similar things, and it's for us to learn. And as wise and as I mean, like I could break down any theory or break down and channel so much messages, but when it comes to my personal life, I was like, whoa, I did not see that. I guess
Right.
that's what it is to be human, right?
Yes.
And it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I checked my cards so much that the universe guided me at that point exactly there. So I couldn't say I wasn't seeing the signs. I saw the signs, I paid attention. I was like, okay, cool. I talked to the universe. The universe was like, nah, stay right there, whatever. Because that's what I needed to do. I need to get up to this certain point to be like, okay, this is clearly what it is. I don't need anything else to tell me what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
And I just ended it and cleared my energies. And then I was like, whoa, everything. Enlightenment just hit me like, wow,
Yeah.
years of trauma. And I didn't even know. Like, I felt like every time I heal, I've healed that. So I was like, why am I still walking around with
Yeah.
this trauma?
Well, I mean, it's layers of it. It's layers and
Yeah,
layers and
right. And
layers.
this layer was so deep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it
Oh,
was
it's
so
been
deep
our
that I
whole
couldn't even
lives.
see it. I
It,
can see it because I thought that was me,
mm-hmm.
it's such a deep conditioning there, and it really took me like, whoa, it's just wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I noticed that early on or something. I healed a layer and I thought I was good. I thought I healed the whole thing. But it's been 30 years of trauma and conditioning and I just broke out of it, and it's like I got over one little piece of it and I thought I was like, damn, all right, I got this. And then something else came and it still triggered something like, oh shit, all right, well, we're gonna dive back into it, and it's just so on and so forth. And now it's just at a point to where it's like I don't even think about it. Like and if I do, it's not causing any emotion. You know what I mean? It's just neutral now.
Yeah, it's just observe and be like, oh, okay, cool, got it. Next.
Hmm. Yeah, it took a long time to get there, but I'm really happy that I'm there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think to be honest, my last situation that I just evolved from, for me, I was blocking my own throat chakra and walking on eggshells because I had a little bit of codependent issues, I would say. I didn't even know what codependency was. I was like, what is this? Like,
Mhm.
so in figuring that out, so I was blocking myself. I was still focused a lot on my work and getting things out and doing things, but it was bothering me. I wasn't at peace. I
Mhm.
wasn't at peace because I was not fully expressing myself. And that was it. Then I realized, well, why am I not expressing myself? What am I holding myself back from? Go deeper and then realize the entire situation of what I was doing. I put myself there.
Yep.
And yeah.
Mhm.
So I can't be mad at anybody or anything. I needed exactly that to figure everything out. And I feel so at peace.
Well, that's the thing. That's a major thing, and it's interesting that this popped into my reality today. I was watching an interview earlier this morning, and the guy was wearing a shirt, and the shirt said like everything is your fault or everything is my fault, everything is my responsibility, something like
Yes,
that. I don't remember exactly what it
yes,
said, but something like that. And it is, and until you take full responsibility for everything that's happened and it happened in your life, you're still in a way in that codependency or in that victimhood mentality of blaming someone else for what's wrong, or you're upset so
exactly.
it's someone's fault. It's all is it just take responsibility for it, and you can't blame anybody else, as it's still perpetuating a victim mindset. I'm upset because of what you did. No, you're upset because of how it made you
You're
feel.
upset because you allowed me to do it.
Yes, yes. Yeah, you could have made a million
That's it.
different
So
decisions
you
that didn't
denied
end you up
yourself.
in that
You denied
situation.
yourself, and then you're upset because you allowed it to happen. That's it. But that's what free will is. People think free will is, oh, I can do whatever I want. Free will is making you have the ability to make either choice, but whatever choice you make, that action and that choice is what's gonna come back to you. So
Right.
every time you have free will, you also have to think about what is going to come back here for me, or what is this actually doing? How is this going to come back to me? Is it coming back positive, or it does this harm anybody? These are the things you need to think about. That's what free will is. Free will is not, oh, I'm a free spirit and I can go about and do whatever I want. It really isn't. Free will is being able to make your own choices
Yeah.
and dealing with the consequence.
Right. Yeah, and I kind of like a balance between the two. Like I am very free, and I like to go out and do what I want, but I always say it's with integrity. You got to have a level of integrity to do that. Yeah, obviously, because I say it and I do what I want and I do what I enjoy doing. I'll follow my passion or excitement, whatever I want to do in that moment. I'm gonna go do it, but it's gonna be like going and hiking in the woods or in nature. You know what I mean? I'm not harming anybody or anything else. I'm not doing
Exactly.
it. It's
This is
all in
it.
integrity.
Because if everybody followed, like, there's the 50 laws of the universe, or just start looking at the eight limbs of yoga, or even the Taoist way or the Buddhist way, they all give you the guidelines as to how to live. And those are the guidelines that if you actually consider it and just live your life, then yes, you could do whatever you want within those guidelines, because
Right.
you don't want, yeah, you could go and kill, you could go kill somebody right now, but I mean, what is that to,
Mhm.
like, it's not, sorry, I just went off a little bit. But I mean, you got what I mean. It's like you can
Yeah.
literally do whatever you want. But if you live your life within the particular guidelines, then you can live in harmony with everybody else in the unity consciousness. Versus, oh, I can do whatever I want and resonate in your ego and a lower level state.
Right.
That's what I was getting
There
to.
you go.
You know what I mean? Like it's like this is the thing that I have to get my balance on in terms of channeling the messages and then connecting it, because it's so much that streams to me at the same time. I tell people English is really my second language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that it complicates it a little bit too. But that's
Yeah,
awesome
because
at the same time that you
you're
could do
trying
it
to
in
take
different
this
languages.
you're trying to take this huge concept and then narrow it down to be able to explain it. It
Hmm. Yeah.
that takes time. That really
Yeah.
takes time. Well, I guess
It-
that's why they call it channel messages. So for me, I just get a little spaced out for a second, but then I'll come back. So I
that's
guess
awesome.
people will get accustomed to me channeling messages soon.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love channel messages. I listen to them frequently, and we all channel. Everybody's a channel, and whether
Exactly.
you're aware of it or not. You know, when you're in that flow state, you're channeling. That's what it is. You're connecting with that inner being or higher self, whatever you want to call it, and that's yeah, that's why I like following your excitement with the things you're really passionate about. Lean into them. You know, don't discard them or just that's that's what I want to do more of. Is like the things that I'm really passionate about, I want to do more of. But I've also become really passionate about almost everything in my life. So I'm so busy all the time, but I thoroughly enjoy it because I'm always connecting with people and everything. So I'm always like in a go mind, like I'm just flowing and going, and like that's how I live my life in this moment right now, and it's very enjoyable.
So this is what I want to do for I'm gonna start doing like different days on different social media so we can connect differently with people. And I'm gonna start a segment called Ask Olive so they can ask me questions and have them answered.
I like that.
I think so. This way, you see, because I have so much information here, and I really don't just want to sit down and start up and take a video. I'd rather just have the question here so you get it live one time, connect, get your answer, and then everyone can see and you know.
There's a very different energy doing it live, and it it's cool. You can really connect with the people that are watching at that time, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's it's really interesting. What was I gonna say? Oh, I am planning on starting a podcast, like a true podcast soon. I haven't really narrowed it down, but it's something along the lines of like it's either gonna be like healing with Alan or healing helping healers helping healers or something like that. I haven't really fully decided on it. Um, but it's really I've been networking with a lot of healers and trying to get together whatever modality or form of healing that people do. Because my goal with conscious evolution has always been to have a huge network of people,
Yeah.
healers, card readers, psychics, whatever. That if anyone at any point in their awakening journey can come to conscious evolution and find something at their level, whatever that is, you know what I mean? Whether it's me, whether it's you, whether it's whatever other healers and whatever they do, that was my dream of this. So, um, I think it's just like another branch of it. So it's something I've been
No,
working on.
yeah, but it's perfect. All your dreams like branch and connect to make a whole big dream,
Yeah,
right?
just like that. Yeah.
I mean, it's literally if you took it, it would be like there's so many different. This is like all the different layers of soul healing right there.
hmm it's
You
funny. I
tap
had
the
the
you
tree
do
up
the
last time we did our show.
yeah, yes.
I like that one now. It's got pretty colors.
I actually got it on Amazon.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like maybe if you'd like to do next week Sunday, we can actually do an IG live and we can do a ask Olive. So you could probably have some questions that you want to ask or bring up. So maybe other people can then join in and ask.
Yeah, I could do that. And also, most Tuesdays I am off work. I want to start because Sundays I may have the kids, I may not, but Sunday nights I should be available.
Yes, I
But
understand that. Tuesday
Tuesdays,
would actually be better for me too, because I'll put it in as a work structure, put in that
like,
time.
perfect.
Yeah. Well, I was actually gonna do something like tarot Tuesdays, so we could probably
Cool. Yeah, that's fun.
so they can ask questions and I could do the tarot as well.
Yeah, I just got this new
Yeah.
tarot deck. I don't know what it was, but it's this whole Egyptian energy was just calling to me when I was in Mount Shasta.
Nice, nice. I
Yeah,
love it. Yeah, I need to get some new ones,
They're really
but I've
pretty
just been
cards. Because I don't know like tarot. You know what I mean? Like traditional tarot. I don't know it. So the oracle
right.
cards work good for me because I can just get the
Yeah,
message
and
from
I find this is what I tell people, like it's better to start with the oracle cards and then work on to tarot, because for me, I can look at the tarot card and they'll give me the message. I don't have to go and check what it is, because
them.
I've lived through each card and I understand the card in a particular way.
Mhm.
But the tarot would give you a lot of information. So if you're not really ready, you're not gonna be able to perceive it,
Right.
perceive all of it. So I find the oracle cards are better if that's the best way to start. Work with that and then work with your own intuition and then build it along.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
exactly
know that.
no idea. I enjoy it. It's like just putting myself in a flow state because no matter if I'm feeling it or not, when I start and then I just keep digging deeper, you just kind of gain momentum under those thoughts, and then all of a sudden it's like it just clicks for me, and then it's just like boom, I get it, it all comes together, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so awesome. I love it.
That's great. So did you quit smoking cigarettes?
No, no, I have not.
So when you're actually ready, I'll do a session with you and we're gonna cut that habit, right?
That sounds good. We should do that soon. And cigarettes
No,
are
I'm
like ten
serious
dollars
because
a
my
pack
last
now.
my last client, we did one session. He's from Belgium. His name is Ruben. And we did one session. He took all of these steps. We did the energy cord cutting, and he has stopped since when was that? Since October last year.
Wow.
Yeah, one
Nice.
session. So it's really when you're ready, because the steps that I'm gonna give you, apart from doing the cut cording, the
Cord cutting.
cord cutting, and hypnotherapy, it's really the steps that I'm gonna give you and the process for that first week of cutting cigarettes. It's a little harsh and intense, because you
Mm,
literally feel like there's a dark energy being
mm,
removed. And that's
yeah.
how I felt when I quit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
So
sure
that
it
would be
is.
that's my gift to you, because I usually do a Thursday giveaway. I always do a session back. I give back on a Thursday. So that's what I'm gonna do for you when you're ready.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. And I have a feeling I'll be ready pretty soon. Because it's been something I've been thinking about a lot lately. And
Mhm.
it's because I'm also on a really healthy path now, except for cigarettes. And yeah,
Right, because I find cigarettes is one of the last ones to kick, because it's one that you don't even realize it's a body dependency. So when you
yep.
understand your body is craving your nicotine and it's not really your choice to smoke a cigarette, you just have to actually feel good. Then
Hmm.
you'll start seeing it. But you have to do it gradually. And as you started working out, you look so good now. Well, not seeing you looking good before.
Yeah.
We just look better every day. That's what I say. That's what
Yes.
integrating your energy is all about.
Hmm.
Taking the healthy path. But in your body starting to feel better, then you would actually see what the cigarette is doing to you, and it really is for you to decide, okay, let me see it. You have the discipline to conquer this. You just have to give your body the 5 days
Yeah.
of detox.
Purging it. Yes.
Mhm. That's it. And you're gonna do it because you have everything else. You're ready. It's just for you to say, okay, I'm ready to do this. Let's do it.
Yeah. I
And
just gotta commit.
give
Just make my
yourself that
mind up
week.
and commit
Give
to it.
yourself that week to be ready for it.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe it. The cigarettes are $10 a pack now. That's I always said if they ever got, because years ago in like New York they were like $9. I'm like, if they cigarettes ever get that expensive, I gotta quit. Like it's just
Yeah, because you save
outrageous.
so much more money.
It is. It's so much money. It went up $30 a carton overnight. Like that's a big difference. It's like
Well, I think
ninety
it's
dollars
like
a month.
it's
Huh?
like $40 TT for a pack of cigarettes now.
How
It
much?
used to be like 20, but it's like 40.
Oh wow. So
For a
double.
good pack, well, a good pack of cigarettes is like 40. You can get cheaper ones for like
Yeah,
50. They're expensive, like buying
yeah.
cigarettes.
I get the cheap cigarettes, and it's still $100 for a carton.
Right.
It's crazy, but yeah, that's awesome. I don't know how long we've been on here. Mine says an hour. Um,
Okay.
but
Well, I
that
think
was
we had a
good. That
pretty
went
good
by
chat.
super fast.
Yeah.
Super, super fast. Yeah, I guess it has been almost an hour. It's almost 9 o'clock. Wow, that's incredible. That's good. I think we touched on a lot of good things in this.
We did, and I
Yeah.
also kind of needed that so that now I can structure next week, so our live will be a little more structured. Like Tuesday, so we could have a little more.
Well, this Tuesday I can't do it.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday I can.
Okay. Well, let's just keep in touch. We'll figure it out.
I gotta put it on my calendar, or I'll forget about it. All right, let's end this recording. All right, guys, thank you so much. I never did an introduction. I'll add one in later. But thank you for watching. Thank you, Sarah, for coming on again. It was a pleasure, and we look to collaborate more often for, so if anyone has any questions, if you want to ask Olive, is that what you're calling it? Ask Olive.
Yeah, ask Olive.
Sessions, if you want to ask her anything, and you can find her on Instagram. I'll put a link below, and then leave your question in the comments, and we'll put that down for the questions we're going to ask on our next live. So also don't forget to like the video, share it with anyone you think might resonate or might get something out of this, or might want to ask Olive something.
Yes.
All right. Thanks again. I love you guys. Be the change that you want to see in this world. And bye-bye. All right. Nope, that's the